He is a man without equal. Some would say a legend in his own right. A man shrouded in mystery. His ways are truly unique. He carries himself with only the utmost of dignity, with a face that can pierce your very soul. Even as a child, Peter Hoag was a person that some people might call interesting. His life can be one looked at with almost constant excitement. Peter Hoag seemingly had it all. But tonight, we're not here to talk about the early years. Tonight, we're going to dive in deep and discover just what made Peter Hoag the legend that he is today.
So how do you want to do this?
Tell me where Jimmy is! I don't know nothing! We don't know nothing! If you don't tell me, I will beat it out of you!
Okay, Master Paladin. You have fun with that level 86 Elder Dragon.
Walter.
Rockthor!
When I first met Peter, I saw a man standing there, leaning up against the wall at the end of service, and I went up to him. And I introduced myself, and he turned to me and he said, "Good day," and he walked away. It was weeks before he even glanced in my direction again. I'm not sure what I did, but I'm sure it was well deserved. After a time, he kind of warmed up to me. I would get a quick glance every now and then, maybe a nod as I passed, eventually evolving into a "Hey." But after months of pursued interest and forced enthusiasm, I finally started to break through, and I believe we became very good acquaintances. At the time, I was starting out my career in filmmaking, and somehow word had gotten around to Peter, and he approached me, and asked me if I would be interested in having him. I said yes, of course, and I wondered why. Why me? Why this man? What does he see? And I don't think it was so much that he wanted to be a movie star or anything like that. I think he just saw it as a challenge and as a new place for him to crush the competition, which he did, of course. So there we are. First day of filming, and Peter gets into costume, and the first thing I ask him to do, I say, "Peter, your character wants to get over this fence, but can't." And that was it. He said okay and walked away, and from then on, his legendary status only continued to grow. I'm a firm believer that Peter can play any role he's given, anything, really. Even if it's off camera, he can still play it magnificently. The only thing is, you have to really limit what he's doing, because if you were to give him the majority of the screen time, it it might just be too much on the audience. It would just be too much for them to handle.
My cheeks are redder than
So
candy
you have to take him in steps. You know, Peter will always be a legend, at least to me. And I used to wonder why this man, why this biochemical engineer, why is he dancing out in the streets, you know? And I think the answer is to show us something that's never been done before. He refuses to conform, and I think that's why he's a legend. Yes, that's why. You know, we all know that Peter can dance and that he can act. And you know, once I asked him if he would be willing to sing in a role, and you know, he said yes, or his version of yes. He didn't scoff at me. So we get into the studio and we start recording, and beautiful, sheer beauty. I don't think the people were ready for it. I honestly think it would have been too much of a game changer for the industry, and I was told by my higher ups that we needed to make the recordings disappear because they were too good. And I firmly believe, and I always have, that Peter is one of the greatest actors to ever grace the screen within the Tri-County area. Yes. Quite an accomplishment. Legendary status.
Your days of dancing with crime are over.